Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Akilta from Luxury Interiors. Joining me here today at Rufus Carr's or Ford dealership in Clitheroe, and next to me we've got a brand new Ford Puma, and this is finished in grey. So this is a Ford Puma ST Line X First Edition. That's quite a long name, to be honest, but in this video we're going to talk about you know, how practical it is. Well, I'm going to talk about how practical it is, and then we're going to talk about the design, the interior. But before I continue, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. You know, let's share the movement, support local talent, support young talent. But I actually like this anyway. So this is a small SUV, so this is not a massive SUV. This isn't a proper SUV. So so obviously it's based off a Ford Fiesta. So if you look at it, it's a little bit wider. It's a little bit wider than Fiesta and a little bit higher, and then a little bit longer than the Fiesta, which is actually cool because nowadays no one buys small cars. I mean, there's some people that buy small cars, but most people nowadays, they want a bigger car. They want an SUV, a smaller SUV, a car that's actually got space, and I think this is the perfect car for it. It's not a fast car. So what we're going to talk about now, we're going to talk about the design. All right, let's talk about the front end. So if you look at it properly, you can see a little bit of similarities with the old Ford Puma. For example, the headlights. The Ford Puma one a little bit smaller, but you got a similar shape, and then obviously the headlight. And then the old Ford Puma was a sport coupe, but this time Ford actually brought it as a small SUV. Since everyone is buying SUVs, since everyone wants an SUV, or no one wants a sport coupe car unless you want to go crazy. But nowadays, small families, they want a small SUV or a bigger SUV. But this is actually a perfect small SUV. So if you want to buy a little car, I think this is one of the best looking small crossover SUVs. But Ford actually says these lights been inspired by the Ford GT. So if you look at it properly, like this line there, and then this bit similar, there's a little bit similarities with the Ford GT. I'm gonna try and get a clip as well so I can put it next to it and then show you. So you've got a blacked out grille. So as this is one of the top of the range models, so you get a blacked out grille, whereas the cheaper model you get a chrome grille. Well, we come here, you've got these 19-inch alloy wheels. So so these are 19, so a Firebox 19-inch alloy wheels. They actually look nice. I like that. I like how they look. So with this one, you've got the ST Line body kit. All right, so let's talk about the back here. First thing you're gonna notice is a single exhaust exit there, and then you've got an ST Line spoiler. So this is an ST Line. You get an ST Line spoiler, and then you got a Puma badge there in black. But what I want to show you is how practical this car is. Alright, so if this isn't the coolest feature in the automotive industry, then I don't know. So you've got your normal boot space, which is actually a reasonable size. It's actually a good size space. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open that. I'm gonna open that, and then I'm gonna show you some magic. So what you do is you lift that up, and then you've got this. So far they've actually taken a spare wheel and chuck it away or whatever, and then they've got this space here, like a hole. They actually like dig a hole and put this thing here. It's actually called a mega box. So this box is called a mega box, not the one you find from KFC. But the coolest thing is you can actually put water here, plants or anything, obviously when you're transporting that. And you can also wash your plates if you want to, because you can put shitloads of water, and then open that if I can, and then you can let the water run out. Let's just close that if I can. So once that's closed, you can put this back on. And once that's back on there, you can actually put this here, if I can. So you can put that there, and it's a little bit flush with this part here. And then you can put your seats down. So you've got your 40-60 split, so you've got way bigger space. So if you put that on as well, then that's a lot of space in here. And then when we're done, this is cool. This is the coolest small SUV. All right, so let's come ooh, spider web. All right, let me try and open this if I can. What? Alright, so this is your engine. This is your engine bay. Oh, so this car has a 1-liter EcoBoost engine producing around 150 to 155 brake horsepower. It's not a lot of power, but it's actually enough to drive you from point A to point B. So it's actually a good size. So it's good on fuel, obviously. So this is fuel manual. So it's got a manual gearbox. Anyway, let me take you around the interior. Boom, let's get it. All right guys, yeah, we come to the interior. The interior feels really nice. I actually enjoy being here. Well, I like the vibe in here. It's got that cool warm vibe. You've got your sunroof there that you can actually open. Let's get some fresh air. So that's open. So panoramic sliding roof, you've got that, and then you've got your multifunctional steering wheel. So it's finished in leather and it's flat bottom steering wheel. That's nice, I like that. And then there's loads of buttons here. I don't know what some of these do. And then you've got your infotainment system here, which is nice. It's all right. It responds really quick as well. So you've got your Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. And then this is my favorite here. You've got a digital cluster here. I mean, everyone wants the digital cluster. So you've got your digital cluster. It just keeps giving me so many warnings. And then you've got your speedometer and your speed, your speedometer and your rev, you know, your RPM. And then wireless charging. You've got wireless charging here. That's nice. Who doesn't want wireless charging? But it's kind of small. Obviously, these days people buy some big phones for no reason. And then you've got your USB port there, and then all your climate stuff there, your climate buttons there, and then the screen. As I was talking about the screen, it's actually a small screen, but then you've got your navigation, which is reasonable. And then I like the position of the screen, because when you're here, you don't want to be like looking a little bit further. I like the position of the screen, although it's not a little bit tilted, it's just straight, so anyone at the back can actually see the screen, even though they don't need to. And then the steering wheel feels nice. Whoa. And then you can adjust the height and then adjust it towards you as well. That's what we need, but it's kind of hard to do that. I don't know why. Yeah, and then multifunctional steering wheel, as I said before. And then you've got these chrome door handles, and then these buttons. They don't feel bad. They don't feel cheap or anything. Although this car, you know, the Ford Puma start from £20,000, and then obviously it gets up depending on what depending on what trim you get. And then you've got what I like here is you got B&O sound system. That's something that you get from Audi's. Bang and Olufsen. Yeah, that's the system that you get from Audi's. You know, the speakers that you get from Audi's. And then armrest here, and then you've got a little storage there. You've got 2 cup holders, and then a little holder here where you can put your Red Bull can if you drink Red Bull. And then what we can do now, we can close this. The Puma feels high quality in here. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna jump around the back. All right, so we come around the back. There is really a lot of space here. Legroom, perfect. Headroom, enough headroom. I'm 5'7", so I can't really complain. So even if you're like 6 foot plus, you still fit here properly without, like, you know, crushing your legs onto the front seat or your head over the headroom. But it's still nice. And then you've got half leather, half cloth. They're still comfortable, you know. They're actually comfortable. I like how they feel, because it is proper soft. But then what we're gonna do now is, I don't know, shall we rate it? I don't know. But then before I continue, as this is like a 60-40 split, in the center here you don't have this. You can't really pull it down and like use it as an armrest or cup holder, but you've got a little space here, and then you've got space here. You can put your iPad, your notes or anything, and then you got your carpets there with the red stitching, and then this is here. So you've got the red stitching all along going around the car, which is still good. Still make the car look nice. Anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna rate it. AK, you speak too much. I don't know. I'm gonna put my rating on the screen because I can't really say it, but I actually like it here. Anyway, thank you for watching my video. I'll see you on my next video, which is gonna be crazy. I'm really excited about my next video. Anyway, I can't wait for you guys to see it. Boom.